Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode number 11. Let's play the Old Gods for Crusader Kings 2. We need to go attack Bedford. This little bastard here in Bedford. It's the Independence War. How dare you try to declare independence. I'm going to go back to speed 3 since we're not sieging anything anymore. And I do want to keep upgrading. I like the idea of upgrading stuff. Lots and lots and lots. More pikemen? Sure. Why not? You can never have enough pikemen, right? Interestingly, the retinue cap is no longer based on the levy of the realm. So I guess, actually, upgrading individual holdings doesn't really make sense. It does give you more actual levy, but it doesn't improve the retinue at all. It's just based on realm holdings. However, my personal holding, House Nador, there's a funny letter in there. We do have the mansion. We need to have a great mansion. And apparently it's called Mansion 1, Great Mansion 2, Palace 3, Grand Palace 4. That doesn't make sense. Why don't they just call it Mansion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or whatever. Okay, we need to buy this. Trade post limit would go up. That will help eventually. Let's save up for that. We need 400 gold. Sounds like time for some raiding. And I also have a lot of extra additional retinue cap to use. We're at 3,000. We could afford 2 more skirmishing retinues. Hey, finally someone's pregnant. And it's actually not my wife. My wife is stupid. I don't want to wait for this. I want to get out of this war. And actually, since this isn't an independence war, I should get an opinion modifier for winning. He does have some money, so let's go ahead and ransom him back. And let's see if any of these prisoners are willing to be ransomed. Still waiting for that ransom all button. Okay, so we'll wait to hear back from all of them. And I suppose I'll disband now. Combine, disband everything except for the retinues. And we're going to go home. It's before March, so I believe we can do the Great Blut. Let's do that on the rest of these prisoners. See how many of them we can get rid of. This will also help out with opinion, I think. As far as vassal opinion goes, we still have a lot of people who are upset. The short reign modifier, plus the destroying the liege title, plus the wrong government type. There's a lot. Holding the realm together I think is going to be more complicated as a republic, but clearly we're growing very, very quickly. Let's murder some people. Prestige and piety. Love it. Okay, excellent. So we have another liberation war. Fantastic. This guy doesn't have any money, so we're not going to get much of anything. 200 prestige for winning. He is currently leading troops here. 6,000 men. Fantastic. I have to raise everything to deal with this. Great Blut also helps out with vassal opinion, so I'm glad about that. I do want to create the retinues now, even though I really want to start that great mansion. So we'll create 1, 2, 3 of them. Excellent. Disband the boats, and we'll raise everything and begin the process of reuniting the newfound increased size army. Bring everything to the same spot. I'm really liking Tyrone. It's my favorite spot right now. Didn't raise anything there, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. Disband these. 1 troop, don't care about that. Don't care about that either. And that's a decent troop, but I don't care about any of this. Okay. Those events never seem to really matter that much. Okay, so now I'm going to get everyone together. We're going to go crush the Revolt, and then we're going to go raiding so that I can start the next building. Have I done the runestone? I think I did already. I don't want to convert to Catholicism. That's stupid. We're supposed to be a Norse Republic, after all. Finish the city guard here. That's good, more troops. How are we looking on technology? We have 63 points for economy. We need still 203. Really not coming very far on this trade practices. We haven't had a single advance in the last few years. Siege equipment, I like that. Heavy cavalry will be, or heavy infantry will be next. Noble customs makes sense because we have so many castle people who are upset. I'm going to keep saving this one. What would make more sense? Should I keep doing counselor, the counselor on this, or should I try to just collect more gold by using the collect taxes? I mean, the collect taxes modifier is pretty damn significant. 45% on top of this 25 gold plus this 16 gold from my personal holdings. That's, 40 some gold. Getting a 45% modifier, you're talking about 20 gold a year, which is then multiplied by the 46% stewardship bonus. So you're looking at like 30 to 40 gold a year. It's a few hundred gold over the next 10 years. I mean, that's pretty significant. But no, I think I care more about the trade posts. Trade posts will make up for it in the long run if we can get them sooner. Okay, let's go quash a rebellion. Need more money. I think trying to create the empire would be good. Although I'm not so sure I want to reform the faith, because reforming the faith does make the realm more stable, but it also reduces the size of the retinue that you can have. I guess that's not that big of a deal, though. Not really. As Norse, we get, you can see right here, we get a... Can't declare holy wars. It's harder to invade other pagans, so I'd probably want to do it after we destroy all the other pagans. And then also, the Norse faith, it doesn't say it anywhere on here, but when you look at the retinue tab, you can see that extra bonus that you get from religion plus 50%. The Reformed Norse faith does not get that. We uncovered that in the other playthrough that I did. Apparently my first kid is a daughter. How wonderful. Now I probably have to contest with the heir. Nope, I don't have the heir. That's right. Oh, that's right, because it's my half-brother. His respect level sort of sucks. I'd like to kill this guy. Does anyone else want him dead? Quite a few people, in fact. Let's do it. Just to make sure that the succession's not that hard. There's still a chance we could even guarantee the succession soon. My character's really young. Could go well. And he did manage to get a little bit of gold, so let's banish him. And let's see now what. Probably best to go raiding. I'm gonna go with slightly larger groups, like 600 to 700 now. Ideally, it'd be, you know, more efficient probably to just have as many 500 stacks as possible, but I also want them to be a little bit more safe. 16 is still plenty. It's probably quicker to just send the boats to sea and then send them all onto the boats, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, another little quick raid. Let's actually, I'm gonna go inland maybe. Got 2 armies here, so let's send in the 4 all the way to here. And we'll send the group of 3 into there. There's really not much they're going to be able to hit, but might as well seize this opportunity to crush an army with no morale. This is so messy. Don't really care. I'm just going to worry more about, like, not being as efficient as possible, but just trying to take all the siege. All the land that I can get, like in every sea zone. And we are getting the siege. It's just so messy. Blech. Excellent, we're about to kill that patrician. Extra 100 gold, always nice. Okay, I'm gonna try a new strategy. This is too much micro. This is annoying me. Okay, so I think with small numbers of men, having small groups of 500 and just skimming off the top is probably the best. However, we're going to do it totally different this time. We have 9,000 men. So I'm going to group this up into four groups of about 2,300. And we're going to be patient. Actually, let's do this. We'll count the sea zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9,300 divided by 6. Is about what? 13? No, it would be 1,600 if it was 10,000. So let's go with, like, say 1,300. Okay, and I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna actually burn them to the ground. I am gonna go take care of that 900 army though. And this one. No, don't assault with my men. Stop it. Oh God, France, you bastard. Okay, France doesn't like my strategy. Let's go try the strategy on somebody a little bit smaller, like, say, down here. It's going to work. I'm going to figure this out. We're going to come up with rating 2.0. Okay, Okay, so we got 6 armies, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and an extra 2 on these, because that's a pretty big dynasty. And, I mean, it's going to take a long time, but it's just less management. Ugh, all this work for 170 gold so far. And actually, that's not even enough men for this holding. Barely. Is it worth it? That's the question. I'd say for simplicity, it's probably worth it, but for efficiency, it's not. It's probably better to skim off the top, but you know, 4% per 12 days, that's 12% roughly per month. So you're talking about a year per holding, probably on average, to just sit and wait. Sometimes a little bit faster, depending on the troop count. And then each year, I'd be getting 4 holdings, four of these, to break the castle at the top. Some of them have extra castles you've got to break, but each castle is worth about 20 to 30 gold. These are the juicy targets beneath, so these would be, I bet you'd probably get about 100 gold per holding. So 400 gold in a year, it's not very efficient. But it's also easier. And it's also more practical once the army size gets massive. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me know what you think. I mean, the micro gets kind of excessive when you have so many men and you're trying to do like 5 sea zones worth of raiding at once. But let me know what you think. I'd appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.